Hey traders, welcome to another video. In this video, I'll be talking about expected move on Facebook, Alibaba, Baidu, Apple, and SPY. So we know all Facebook they have a ER earnings coming up tomorrow after markets, and Alibaba on November 1st on Thursday, Baidu is also tomorrow after hour, and Apple on November 1st. And SPY is definitely the most traded options in the whole ETF market. And let's take a look at Facebook first. So what is expected move? Expected move is what the market expected the stock to move by that day. So for example, let's look at November 2nd. So by November 2nd, Facebook will have a expected move of $12.887. That is, Facebook will have move 12.8 up or 12.8 down by this day. So it will be at one. So it closed at 142. It'll be at 155 by Friday or 130 by Friday. Depends on how good the earning is. So this is Thinkorswim platform. It's free. If you don't have an account, you can definitely sign up an account. You can just do paper trading, and then it gives you all the tools you need. It's free, so has great information to tell you that, like, oh, we can see the volumes, how many people are trading this volume, and then we can look at the bid and ask, and then the expected move of it. So for example, I like to follow the big money. So let's take a look at Facebook 140 call. So at Facebook 140 call, we have the volume of 833. Pretty low. Let's look at 140 puts. Oh, almost 2,500. Pretty much a lot. And then when you compare, let's do 145 and then 135. So 145 we have about 2,000 calls, and 135 we have 1,700 calls. And then you just look at the volume, and then based on this, it looks like more people are towards Facebook calls. I mean, it makes sense. Facebook has been down for past, I don't know how many months, like 2 months. It's on a downtrend. They lost $50 already. It was up in 220 highs, and now it's trading at 142. So a good $80 to the downside. And then most people think it will have a bounce in the near future after the earnings. And I can see why, because traders get good earnings. Okay, let's take a look at Alibaba. So Alibaba, I wouldn't touch this right now because what Trump said today, it's pretty on a negative sign. He wants to impose more tariff if China and United States don't agree on their negotiation next month. So by the look of this, yeah, more calls, but today it got shut down by $10. So the expected move on November 2nd is 11.7. So it could go up by 11.7 or go back down by 11.7. And as you know, the volatility is very high because we anticipate a big move on Alibaba. So this is the expected move for Alibaba. And let's take a look at Baidu. Also another big tech giant in China, and then also down $7 today because of stupid tariff news. So by the look of this, again, I see more calls on the upside, and the expected move is $16. I mean, Baidu's been on a constant downtrend recently. So it was at almost 195 and now it's at 180. Yeah. So again, $16 on the upside or downside. Let's take a look at Apple. I do see Apple coming down though. But guess what? We have more calls than puts. So Apple's earnings is Thursday, November 2nd is a Friday of this week. So we see on the volume of the calls, oh, it's a lot of volumes for calls. 220 calls, 225, and then compared to 200 and 210. Yeah, so the big money or more people are into the calls than puts. And the expected move for Apple is 13 bucks. So do I see it reach 230? Probably not, but 225 could be. Interesting, huh? More calls than puts. Yeah. And then the bid and ask is how much it's trading right now. So for this one, it's $11.05 times 100. So on and so forth, if you know how the option works. And the next one, we have SPY. And for SPY, our expected move for November 2nd, this Friday, is 7.66. So let's look at calls and puts. Again, more calls and puts. I look at the volume here and the volume here. I'm just estimating, but like this has a bigger volume than the rest of them. So again, people think more calls than puts. So what does expected move tells me? It tells me what the market is anticipating. It's gonna be at that point. So when I buy an option, I have in mind like, okay, this day it's gonna be like this. So how much should I buy, in the money or out of the money? And that's it for today. Thank you for joining the expected move, and I'll see you in the next video.